Right, let's see if we can make this chat box work. As far as I'm aware, I've done everything right. However, I'm clearly not doing everything right. So, let's find out exactly what I'm doing wrong. And I'm just going to turn the audio down a little bit because it is peaking just a little bit. I know you guys couldn't hear me last night, but that should now hopefully be exactly where we need it to be. Now, this chat box should 100% work. So let me drop a message in myself and just see if it pops up. Because if it doesn't, I'm absolutely baffled. I've literally set it up exactly how they say to set it up. And if it doesn't, then we'll just drop the stream and we'll... There we go. At last, it's actually working. Now, the great thing is, I can talk to myself. And the best part about this is talking to myself. It's a ruse, isn't it? Because nobody actually knows that I'm talking to myself whilst I'm talking to myself. It's a perfect ruse. Now, on my screen, it is coming up. I'm just... Oh, there we go. Hurrah. So, yeah, it's a perfect ruse to talk to myself whilst appearing to be relatively normal. Let me just check the audio levels. It's a ruse, isn't it? Because nobody actually knows. Right, that's perfect. Well, I'd like to thank you all for turning up today. It's been a pleasure to talk to each and every single one of you. I better just check in there in case there is anybody actually in there. But I'm glad to finally have it working and it making a bit more sense. Now, there's a couple more elements I'm going to add to the stream. Obviously, I've not got the other camera on because I'm just sat here scratching my head, and nobody needs to see me scratching my head. Hopefully, the audio is a lot better. This room is still quite an echoey room, so we're going to deal with that as best we can. But obviously, we've got a decent microphone going on now. We've got a chat box that works. Nice. We've got an audio that sounds better. We've got an overlay that looks better. And we, dare I say, almost becoming professional. I mean, that's probably pushing it a little bit. But we get in there. I was hoping to get the review out today of the Deep Space Seeker 5. That's probably going to drop tomorrow now. Because I've got a charger in from Toolkit RC. I had to double check then. From Toolkit RC. And I'm going to try and get that video out today and then ramp up to a nice big long, I think it's probably going to be, I don't know, really long video tomorrow to end our lovely weekend, because apparently the weather's going to be awful tomorrow. So I'm going to go out and do some more flights on that today. I don't expect anybody to be here, but I'm talking just in case anybody is. And if you've actually come in and taken the time to see us live and pop in, then that's amazing. Apparently, according to this screen up here, what's this? When was that done? Sorry, this is not a great stream. Don't get me wrong. Right, so that's complete. We've actually got an 8S charger from Toolkit RC. So what that means, obviously, is I'm going to have to now build an 8S drone, which is something I've been threatening to do for a very long time. But I haven't done. Why does that say? Or is that just a filler? Doesn't matter. It's working. That's the main thing. So what we'll do for the stream tomorrow, I'm going to put in the middle. So we've got two cameras on the left. You can only see one. The other's turned off at the minute. And then in the middle, we'll probably have something like a web page to display your stuff. Cav Gold, welcome. Let's see if yours comes up. It does appear now to be finally working, thankfully. But let's just see if you're... There we go. So on my screen, Cav, it's come up, and I'm just going to check on the actual live stream to make sure it's come up there. But I think we're all good now. So yeah, we'll add a couple more elements to this. Just waiting for it to come up on the actual screen. I think there's a better... There we go. That's wonderful. So yeah, we'll add a couple more elements to this and just make it a little bit more interactive. Thanks, Cav. I appreciate that. We got there in the end. It's taken far too long. But like I say, we've improved the sound. We're improving everything each time. I'll be honest. This whole streaming game is completely new to me. I did do some live streams many years ago, and it was a lot simpler than this. And obviously, I've thrown everything knowledge-wise into drones and building FPV drones and learning everything. So the whole streaming side has sort of slipped me by. But you guys seem to love the streams that we do, so it makes sense to try and make them as good as possible. So morning, David, and again, David's chat's popping up as well. So I don't know why David's chat's popped up in the same colour as mine, but do you know what? I will worry about colours at another time. The fact that I've got it working is all that I care about today. So who's out flying today? That's question number one. And the most important question is who is going flying. I'm about to go flying. I've got a 6S charge. In fact, it's this one here, this Dogcom. For anybody that's questioned how good these batteries are, this was a review I did a review of these, one of the early reviews. This actually flew the Deep Space Seeker 5 for about 7 minutes yesterday, including chimney dives. Now, it wasn't all full-on non-stop freestyle flying, don't get me wrong, but the fact that I could do some chimney dives and some nice flying and still get 7 minutes out of it, or nearly 7 minutes, was pretty astounding, I've got to be honest. So, Barry Morgan, FPV, good morning, Barry. How are you, sir? How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling well. Testing. Now, that's come up on my screen. Give it about 20 seconds and it'll come up on your screen, I think. Yeah, so Barry Morgan is in a slightly different shade of the same colour, which is brilliant. I've got a really messy desk this morning as well. That's part of the reason why the other camera's not on, because this room is how we would say in the UK, a shithole, because I've had to install a new microphone stand. I've got a new preamp. And I've got about 27 million drones and drone-related parts that I'm currently working my way through as well. Got a couple of new helicopters as well, and an RC truck that we got sent. So we've got so much stuff coming up on the channel. It's going to be a pretty wild few weeks, hopefully. Hopefully we can sort of smash out videos virtually every day until the end of the month. That's the hope. Whether it actually happens is another story, because the weather doesn't always play ball with us. But where it does, we will do everything we possibly can. Now, I'm just noticing this stream is only outputting in 720p, so I'm wondering if we can upgrade that to 1080. I can't see why not. And just make it a little bit crisper for you. But yeah, I hope you're feeling well, Barry. I hope everything's going okay. And I'm glad that you've got some stuff ordered as well. All good here. Just off for the meetup. Nice. It should be a lovely day for flying. I'm gonna head out myself shortly. Got a couple of videos to film, so I'm gonna get them done while the weather's nice, because apparently it's going to change, isn't it? So tomorrow afternoon, and then for like a week it's just going to be absolutely awful. So I'm not particularly looking forward to that, but we'll do what we do. We'll do what we can, and we'll get done what we can while we can, and that's just the only way to roll, really. Right, well, everything's working. It's nice to see you all here helping. I really appreciate each and every one of you. You are all absolute legends. The proper live stream will go live tomorrow night, around about 6 p.m-ish, depending. There may be a game of football on that I'm watching that may delay it slightly, but it'll be around about 6 p.m. UK time-ish. So that's what, 2 o'clock Eastern time. I don't know what time it is, Pacific time. I think they're 2 hours further back. Not entirely sure. But if anyone's got any questions or anything in the meantime, obviously just drop any comments wherever you need to drop them, and I will pick them up as soon as I can. You've all been absolute legends. Thank you all so much for your help this morning. Have a great day flying, everybody.